Yo, what's happening, Raider Nation? It's your boy Soto here. You know what it is. Raiders versus the world, talking about the team the world loves to hate, your Las Vegas Raiders. All right, everybody. We are here. We are, I don't know, what, 5 days into free agency, 6 days, I guess. A week until a week, 7 days since we were able to do that legal tampering period. I guess they call it the early negotiation period now. And, I wanted to get a little update on what's going on with the Raiders, what's going on with our free agency, give a couple of thoughts on some players that I'm interested in. Also talk a little bit about Geno, but before we do, we'll make sure everyone please like, comment, subscribe to this channel. It's a great way to support the channel. I would definitely appreciate it. And it's absolutely free. We will have some memberships coming up soon. And those memberships are going to have some nice little perks. I don't want to open memberships until I can offer something of substance other than early access to videos. I think that's kind of lame. I want to give you guys more stuff if you guys are paying your money to be a member. Yeah, and it's the best way to support this channel is to subscribe, like, and comment on these videos, and watch some of the other videos too if you'd like. And ultimately, it's the bare minimum you can do to support this channel. Other than doing absolutely nothing and just watching. But yeah, either way, it's good. So we're in free agency. And it's kind of that in-between time because the draft is a little bit more than a month away, okay? And we're just kind of sitting pretty. I think it starts on the 24th. It's a Thursday. That's the first round. Second and third round is Friday, and then Saturday is the full day. One thing that I want to take a look at here is what's going on with the cap situation currently, and what is going on with the draft. Not too much in the draft right now. It's going to be a later show, but just some areas of concern that I have, and just some things that I was doing some research, and some things that popped up that were a little bit of a cause for concern for me. Now, the cap situation is a little funky. There is your actual cap, and then there's your usable cap, and I'll explain. Actual cap, we have just under $40 million in cap. We have I believe it's 39.9 million, but that's like total cap. You're only your top 51 highest contracts versus the cap. Your top 51 cap hits count against the cap. So in essence, we could have a little bit more than that, but I would have to like really dig into it a little bit further, and it's a lot of math, and I just didn't feel like doing it, to be honest with you. Just being honest with you, I didn't feel like doing it. So Geno does not have a new deal yet, okay? But I'm not concerned, and I'll explain why. With the cap that we have currently, Geno is owed a $16 million roster bonus in his current contract. I don't know that that's going to be fully executed. I think we're going to rework his deal to allow maybe a little bit more of a even spread of this cap hit along the way. Maybe kind of spread out roster bonuses and things like that. Just ways to kind of finagle and flip these things around in order to be able to give us a little bit more flexibility. You need to have about 10 million bucks or so ish around there, about 10 million to sign all your draft picks and all your undrafted free agents. One thing that I have said in a previous video that I just want to echo right now is Geno Smith is with the Raiders now because Pete Carroll trusts him. Geno Smith also trusts Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll was the last guy, and really the only guy, to be honest with you, who really gave Geno a chance to start after his first couple years in the league. So I think that the trust is there for both guys, and it goes both ways. There's two ways of doing this. There's the way the Bills did it. The Bills just got Josh Allen out of the way up front and said, okay, let's get him done so we know what we have to work with. Okay, fine. And I'm not saying that the Bills and Josh Allen don't have a mutual trust, but that's that way of doing it. The way the Raiders are doing things now is, okay, let's get everything we can done now to fortify this team, so we know what to work with on how to work a deal with Geno after the fact. That's where I think we're headed. I don't see us not having a deal in place with Geno Smith at the draft. I see us having it done before then, but there's really no urgency right now to get it done, simply because I think both sides know it's going to happen. And I just want to see, that roster bonus kick in. I want to see how they're going to deal with that. So as that nears, it's interesting to see. It is a little bit of an accelerator, the roster bonus hitting, because that roster bonus hits now, that's already done. You can't kind of like go back and say, well, we're going to give you a little bit of a bonus because we already gave you this bonus. That's a previous contract. Okay. You can't double dip. You already gave him the money. That's his money. It has nothing to do with any type of agreement or negotiation going forward. That's an execution of an old contract. So it would behoove for the Raiders to be able to get this done a little bit sooner before that 16 mil hits, if that makes sense. Chris Francis, Carroll pulled Geno for a reason. It will get done. Yeah, I agree. It will get done. I have no issues here. I have no issues. No problems. Guys, thank you very much. That's my time. I appreciate you guys today. Look, we made massive leaps the last few days. The subscriptions have been going through the roof. It's all because of you guys. You guys are getting the word out. You guys are liking, commenting, and subscribing. What that does is it helps keep Raiders versus the World at the top of the list for YouTube. I'm letting you guys a little bit behind the curtains here. So it really does help. You guys watching the videos and commenting and liking and subscribing to the videos, it really does help. What does that do? The ability for me to get more resources into this channel is going to allow me to do better things for you guys. It's going to allow me to do giveaways. It's going to allow me to do live shows, on location live shows. It's going to allow me to give you guys things that you're going to want for memberships. So let's keep going, guys. I really appreciate it. As of right now, we're about 1,500 subscribers. For having started this maybe 2 months ago, I think that's pretty damn good. So it's all because of you guys. I greatly appreciate it, man. Make sure everyone please like, comment, and subscribe to this and other videos in this channel. It really helps me out a lot. I would greatly appreciate it. It's the absolute bare minimum you can do to help this channel besides sitting there and just watching and doing absolutely nothing. Either way, I appreciate you guys. All right, guys, be ready and in tune for a couple of videos coming out this week about some other free agent signings and extensions. But until then, everybody, peace. Hey, Raider Nation, thanks for watching. There's plenty more where that came from. Go ahead and smash that like button, drop a comment, make sure to subscribe and share to all your socials. It's the bare minimum you can do without doing absolutely nothing.